Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Fargo Knots. I'm here with my boys. Tyler.
How's it going?
Welcome.
Hi.
There we go. There's those beautiful boys. Today we continue our ranking of the basses. Ranking Rankin. Bass movies.
Floppy nose fish be.
Yep.
Oh.
And today we are doing the 1964 stop motion television special classic Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. What do you guys you guys have strong memories of this movie?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, really strong. This was one of the more popular ones from what I remember.
Yeah. It's the one it's on every year, and you'd always catch it. If not like the whole thing, you'd always catch bits of it if you're watching TV during that time of year.
I think this was the first Rankin Bass movie that I ever saw, but it probably was the one that made the biggest impact because I remember watching it the first time and being young enough to be scared of the Bumble.
Right.
when he pops up over that mountain.
Because it's like the two strongest ones in my mind are always Rudolph and Frosty. Those are just the ones, again, they're the ones that they played every single year, so you'd see them all the time. They were always the primetime ones. Sometimes you'd catch a Santa Claus is coming to town, or a Year Without a Santa Claus, or Little Drummer Boy, but old Rudy, he was always there, dude.
That's true. And this one kind of looks like it's about to start the same way, where it's like live footage.
Yeah, I think we brought that up the last movie that it does start.
I want to know if other ones have that same
Well,
kind of.
the last one was freaking. What was it?
I don't know, dude.
What was the last one we watched?
Santa Claus. Santa Claus is coming.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Santa Claus. Yeah, and that started with what was it?
Was it newspapers?
It was like a news bulletin type situation.
Yeah, I don't even remember
what it was about.
But yeah. But this
yeah,
one,
what it was about, I don't know. But
that one, I think that one was like a news show. Yeah, like a news
news report about nobody believes in Santa Claus anymore. Why is that?
Yeah. and
then all the kids are like, why do you do this? Why is this? What is happening?
Why, Santa?
What do you do with all the reindeer when you're
this
not
one is a
Santa?
bunch of newspaper clippings of it's winter and shit fucking sucks.
This is the worst winter in ages. How is Santa gonna travel in this weather?
This is 30 years removed from the Great Depression, which it kind of shows. Mm-hmm. I don't know. And then only 10 years removed from frickin' old Brucey, a mechanical marvel of cinema. And it's funny how we talked about this a little bit last time with some of these Rankin Bass movies. This version of Rudolph is so culturally permeated now that those shitty little plastic blow molded light up Christmas ornaments that people put on their front stoop and whatever.
Yeah.
You'll see the Rudolph and it's this design from the Rankin Bass movie,
Yeah, I think you're right.
And you just see it all over. It's just funny how 1964. Gosh. 60 years this year. That's crazy.
Hey, I'm glad we're doing this. 60 years.
Yeah.
60 years going strong, Rudy.
What an old ass reindeer.
Still rocking that red nose.
Rudolph the reindeer. Up on Christmas Eve.
So as of recording this, our Santa Claus video hasn't come out yet. So if people are leaving comments on those, we'll hopefully get to those comments at a later date. So definitely leave comments on your favorite Rankin Bass. You can rank them if you want to in the comments. Tell us which ones you've seen. Maybe ones that you have been putting off to see, or maybe just have never seen anything, or have no idea what the heck a Rankin Bass is. because maybe I'll correlate the ranking tier list as like different types of bass, like largemouth,
Yeah.
black.
Well, I was gonna say, I like when we come up with like a, pardon me, we come up with a like ranking category that is not that is like the peak or the lowest of the low, and we like push the boundary. So somebody make a comment of what what your Nirvana rank is, or what your garbage rank is. Not A or S or F or anything like that. Tell us what you think.
The one that I really wanted to watch was the turtle on the toilet. I remember talking about that one last time because we did Cricket on the Hearth, and then Broadshow said that there was a mouse in the Mayflower, and then we're like, oh, well, there's just gonna be animals on things, so there's gonna be turtle on the toilet. There's gonna be
Turtle on the toilet, man. Turtle on the toilet.
But yeah, without all this other random talk and digress, let's jump into Rudy. I'm excited to pick this one apart, see if it's as good as we recall, or if we can,
Oh, dude, you said recall, then.
I did.
Burrow Eye.
Says that in the song.
Take it
But
away.
do you recall the most famous reindeer of all, dude?
Cold
What are
Wave.
reindeer games? What are reindeer games like?
I
Do
don't
they
know.
play
dude.
Yahtzee? Or
Licking
like,
each other's assholes.
What
Yeah,
the
that was-
fuck?
yeah.
Won't you kiss my tip tonight? God damn it.
All right, that was Rudy Toot Toot.
Rudy Tooty Toot Toot, dude.
Carry this Christmas miracle out on our shoulders. Tell it.
Ready,
Believe in it.
Santa?
I really enjoyed this one. I think it still hits pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just too wacky and bizarre, and like with all these, like Frosty the Snowman, Santa Claus is coming to town, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Rudolph?
They're all the songs. Like it's the lyrics
Yeah.
and just expounded upon. It's the lyrics of the song, but they kind of put more into it. They add a little bit more depth to it, like the reason why. Maybe they try to hide the fact that Rudolph has a red nose, so they put a black little cap on it, and then it falls off during the reindeer games. Adding Hermie was kind of weird.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like it is just like expanding on this song, but then it seems like there's a point where they hit the limit and they're like, okay, we've done everything that we can to build around this and justify it. Now we
Everything
gotta-
not in the song is just crazy.
Yeah, Yukon Cornelius and the Bumble and Fireball.
Fucking fireball. Toe-headed little fuck.
This Sam the Snowman, like,
I'm saying,
Yeah.
God, his hand is all weird.
remember me
So-
from the song?
Apparently, the producers wanted someone, like a known person, to be in it. So all the framing stuff and everything, and all the Sam the Snowman stuff was done at the end of production.
Oh,
They got that. We need somebody that people know. So they got Burl Ives. They purposefully made Sam the Snowman look like him, and then they put that all that stuff was after the fact. And I guess you were talking about Billy Mae Richards plays Rudolph.
Yeah.
She was purposefully her name was purposefully misspelled. She was credited as Billy Richards with a Y. Since Rankin and Bass did not want to let people know that a woman played the part.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
That's a big L for them right there.
Yeah.
Give Billy May the correct, credits. I mean, right now she's regarded as, an icon with this, and
Yeah. Rudy, dude.
she's
The Rudy too.
she was a great Rudy. I thought she did a great
Yeah.
job. Like
It's the only Rudy did. There can be only one. It's the highlight of
Rudy was a
claymation
standout.
role.
Now,
Sam the Snowman was a standout too.
can you do a little bit more pointed research for me, Broadshow, and find out like whether the Burl Ives song "Holly Jolly Christmas" existed before the movie, or like,
About it.
and then was Silver and Gold, because that's the other song from this that I feel like I've heard like separate from this movie.
Yeah.
So, like, was that also a Burl Ives song, or I'm just curious what that whole situation is like.
I'm pretty sure "Holly Jolly Christmas" was written by Burl Ives before the movie. Not
Oh, he didn't. He didn't write that shit.
really.
Yeah.
Isn't
The
it-
guy, so it is. It's from this movie.
Oh, it is.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a Christmas. It's because it was written by the guy who wrote all the songs for the movie, Johnny Marks.
Oh,
Damn.
okay.
Look at that.
Even Silver and Gold.
I'm gonna say yeah, but I'll look it up.
I'm gonna say yeah, because at the beginning of the movie, it credited all music and lyrics and all that stuff by Johnny Marks.
Yeah, it's all. Yep, it's from this as well.
Those are all bangers. Like a lot of these songs
Bangers.
are still played around, like right now,
Yeah, on Christmas radio all the time.
all the time.
I like, yeah, and the one that surprises me most is like the little Santa Claus, like, I am old Chris Kringle. It's
The
not
Hingle song.
Yeah, like, it's not often, but I will hear that played on Christmas radio every, like, once in a blue moon.
He's the king of hingling. Broadshow, better watch out.
Holy
Got it.
shit, look at Hermie's eyes back there. He's fucking
He's locked in,
dinner
dude.
plates.
He's not working. He's not working.
He's 1,000-yard stare.
He's like, I'm going to murder everyone here.
Yeah, I was gonna say planning his fucking.
In the black and white, too. Huh?
Yeah, right.
At
Hello,
this,
darkness, my old friend.
at this moment, Hermie decided to murder everybody.
But the Island of Misfit Toys, didn't we say that like got its own spin-off movie?
There was
later
a
on?
movie in like 2001. I guess.
That makes sense. God, that longevity, 64 to 2001.
Yeah.
If that's like if those are the two releases in this, it can't be.
There's not.
There's gotta be
Dude,
more than
remember,
that.
there's Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July.
No,
You don't remember that?
no, I don't
That's a
remember that.
classic.
I never watched it. I don't think.
Yeah, Homeboys teamed up, dude.
Homeboys teamed up.
Like we said, it's like the MCU. It's like the first MCU.
Well, you're not wrong though, because like even since this was their first one,
Yeah.
they made a callback to it in fucking Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and it did kind of feel like one of those like
Santa Claus
weird.
Year One, dude.
I like that set.
Santa Claus Year One.
It felt like one of those weird MCU moments where I can't name something specific, but it would be like, you're in New York City and you're fucking following Iron Man, then all of a sudden J. Jonah Jameson's coming on TV and talking about Spider-Man, and you're like, oh shit! It's like, well, that's not this story.
Oh, sad Scooter. I'll just sit on this frame for a bit.
Sad Scooter. Hello, dark. The fact that it goes to black and white every time you pause is really like highlighting these frames.
I love it. Dude.
Hello, darkness, my old Scooter.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, the shit with Herbie, the whole song about being misfits, Island of Misfit Toys, they're like you said, all this stuff that is not directly from the song is like so
It's all
weird.
Yeah. It's all surreal and just weird. It's like, what? All right, so we have this story. This thinly veiled about, like, him not being accepted for being different, whatever. Okay, so how far can we go with it? Not too far. So then what should we do? Fucking, I don't know. Have him travel around with some weird elf.
Why
And,
is he traveling with the elf? Maybe the elf, feels like a misfit too.
Why
Okay,
is
does
he
feel like a misfit?
He wants to be.
This-
He wants to do something
thing-
different. He doesn't want to make toys.
This is This is the
What does he
thought
wanna do?
process they went through of like, well, he doesn't want to make toys. Okay, well, what does he want to do instead? Who the fuck said he wants
that's
to be a
some-
dentist?
It's some fucking chucklehead that's been sitting in there. And he's just like a dentist, like to
wants to
be
be a
funny.
dentist?
And they're like, let's actually
He was-
do that.
He was the one who was just looking at his coffee and like not
Yes.
paying attention. Then it got to him, and he's like, he wants to be a dentist.
Or he had an anecdote
it's just-
saying like, you know, when I was
It's
growing
that
up,
chuckle fuck playing a joke.
I was, you know, I worked at a toy store, and you know, I was working to become a dentist, so maybe we could do something with that. And they're like, okay.
I really think it was just some dude saying
it
something
totally
off
is.
the cuff that he thought was a little funny.
You know, it'd be weird
And they're
if
just like,
like
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
in the North Pole they don't have a dentist, right? Like, how did they get their teeth done? You know, like
it's the
All
same.
that candy, dude?
It's the same kind of comedy and shit as like the Island of Misfit Toys, like a cowboy that rides an ostrich, or a gum that only squirts jelly, or like a owl that
Sad
swims
Scooter?
rather
I've
than
got a gun
flies,
that only
like,
squirts jelly, dude.
it's the same kind of humor. It's that same like
Yeah.
in that same vein. And then just yeah.
isn't
If-
that
if
weird? Isn't
you-
that ironic and weird and quirky, cute and weird and you know?
If you cut out everything that is not the song, like, or just based on that,
Yeah.
or directly deals with those lyrics or ideas, how much shorter would this movie be? And then like,
A lot shorter.
well, yeah, a lot. I mean, at least half,
Yeah.
maybe like less than 20 minutes. But then like, it's just funny to think about like, okay, we gotta add in. Well, we need to have a scene of all the elves doing choir practice.
Yep.
Mhm.
Because they set the precedent here with this. They had, because I feel like Yukon is a show stealer for this movie,
Oh yeah.
and to me the wizard was kind of a show stealer, even though he didn't really do all that much impressive stuff. Like,
Call me Winter.
winter, please. He kind of he really mellowed out partway through there, but.
Yeah, he chilled the fuck out. It's like, well, shit.
Is there another character? Like, there's these weird like secondary characters that don't really have anything to do with anything, that just show up and are like, oh, he's kind of cool.
I like him. What's his backstory?
Yeah,
Fireball?
he's fun.
Nope. Fireball can
Fireball.
fuck off.
The mystery of Fireball, dude. You know how you posted that Golden Books Jaws Funko
Yeah.
Pop thing? I just have this feeling in my mind that somewhere in the history between 1964 and today, there was something like that, like a Golden Books that was published based on Rankin Bass's Rudolph.
Yeah,
That
I'm
was
sure
like
there were.
Reindeer games or some shit with like Rudolph and Fireball. Like, Fireball made another appearance,
Some
dude.
shit.
But his inclusion in this is just so odd to me, that he's like one of the only other actual named characters besides like Santa, Comin,
Clarice.
Donner, Clarice. Like, yeah, the people that don't come from the fucking Rudolph mythos. Who are these fucks?
It was Fireball Comet's kid? Because that would kind of make sense.
Son of
Those
Blitzen.
comic books,
He's
like
son of
Fireball.
Blitzen.
That can, like, I guess, like, yeah, they're like, that's an insinuation, or like, you know, the most logical.
And I love how he's the one that's like, hey, kid, you don't get to play reindeer games anymore.
Now remember, everybody, we're not gonna let Rudolph join in any reindeer games," said the adult to the group of children.
Yeah, the grown-ass adult. A bunch of kids that don't know any better at that point.
Why
They're
didn't
just
the
like, oh,
reindeer
it's okay.
make, why didn't the reindeer, like the other reindeer, make fun of Fireball for having fucking blonde hair?
Yeah.
I know, dude. That toe-headed fuck.
Or what was wrong with Clarice having to wear a bow? Like, was she the only one who had access to accessories?
Yeah, like what's going on here?
This reindeer society is all fucked up all over the place.
They just pick and choose.
Chris-
Like, oh hey, we all have black noses. That one doesn't though. But that one doesn't have. That one has
But
blonde
that
hair.
one wears a bow, but she's okay. Oh, that one has blonde hair. Yeah, he's okay.
Just this
Shiny
one.
nose.
Just fuck this guy
Yeah.
with the
When was the
nose.
last time you saw a deer with a patch of just blonde-ass hair on top of its head, dude?
In a GQ about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Abercrombie bag or something.
It was opposite a page of fucking some Chanel No. 5 advertisement with Brad Pitt. It was Brad Pitt and then just deer.
Blonde hair.
Blonde Deer.
Blonde Deer? So that's the fashion spin-off of John Deere?
Yeah.
That's the shampoo brand that they make. But I agree. Like, just speaking from a perspective of like early times of Rankin Rankin, this is probably sitting up there in the rankings.
Oh yeah, the Rankins.
On your bass scale,
almost
where is it on your bass scale?
on my bass scale, it's about a dorsal rather than a pectoral.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna go by fins first. We got more of those than anything else.
That's true. I would put it up near the top. It's an A or B for me. It's up there. It's definitely, it's got charm. There weren't a whole lot of misses with the songs. Like with Santa Claus is Coming to Town, I only liked less than a few. Like other songs in that weren't that great to really catch along with. But Burl Ives singing a lot of songs. Silver and Gold, banger. Fucking Holly Jolly, banger. Misfit Nitwit, banger.
Misfit Nitwit, banger.
Kissing the Tip, always a good time.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how Rankin Bass has kept bringing that back. They've
Yeah.
kept having these Christmas songs about kissing the tip, and it's a very
The Misfit Toys song was pretty
innocent. Yeah, the Misfit Toys. I like that one. I do like that Santa one. The
great. Jingle
Jingle
Hingle.
Hingle Bringle Boy.
Yep.
Well, that was the name of the Kris Kringle too. Like,
I am old Kris Kringle. I'm the
I
king
am old
of
Kris Kringle. I had dad named Hingle Bingle Jingle Wingle Fringle.
Jingle Jingle and Tanta.
They had to like, it's like reverse. Like they made the prequel before like, I don't even know how to put it. They
convoluted the
fact.
timeline here. Yeah, they kind of redacted or kind of fudged the timeline for how things work. There you go. There's
Oh God,
murder
this
scene right
fucking
here.
I'm going to
horror.
rip out your teeth.
Yeah, don't go to sleep on Christmas Eve, or else Hermie the elf is gonna fucking come and find you and rip your teeth out.
I took out all his teeth.
He's nothing to worry about. Just a big blowhard.
Oh,
Even as a
Lord.
kid, I was like, that seems like a drastic fucking thing to do. Just remove all of his teeth. What does he eat?
Sassafras.
So you're talking about Rudolph sequels. So there was Rudolph's Shiny New Year. That was a good one too. I remember seeing that. And Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July.
Were these? I'm sorry to interrupt. Just really quick. Were these claymation too, or like illustrated?
Shiny
like,
New
animated?
Year. Shiny New Year was claymation.
Hmm.
They're really creepy, like Father Time or whatever it is.
Hmm.
He was creepy, and it's about helping to rescue the New Year, baby New Year or whatever.
Oh yeah, with the big hat.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And then Rudolph Frosty's Christmas in July was animated.
Okay.
And then Island of Misfit Toys was the 2001 direct to video animated film released by a team that produced an unrelated Rudolph movie in 1998. Neither Rankin Bass or its descendant companies had any involvement in its production, but it is a sequel to like the special. Brings back Yukon Cornelius and all that. That I think that's claymation. Let me look. No, it's just poorly animated. I think. And then there's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer 4D attraction, stop motion story.
Okay.
I am old Kris Kringle. I am here in 4D.
Yeah, 10-minute stop motion story adaptation in the form of a 4D film for Simex iWorks, produced by Bent Image Lab. Yeah, and then Team Rudolph and the Reindeer games from 2018. Team is a is like an abbreviation for something, or like what's the word?
Acronym?
Anagram?
Acronym?
Acronym. There you go. A short film adaptation of the book of the same name was featured on the original films 2018. Okay, whatever. But yeah, the big ones were Shiny New Year and Christmas in July. I always remember seeing those.
All right. Where would you rank this, Bradshaw?
Right now at the top, but that may change.
Okay.
Like I was saying, fucking my boy
Year Without?
Year Without.
I think
You know.
I think that one is going to be interesting for us because it has been a while. That one is not as memorable to me as these ones
No.
were.
But I love them goddamn Miser brothers, dude. Heat Miser and Cold Miser, love them.
Yeah. Those
That'll
misers.
that one would be the next one we watch. I think because that's going to be maybe one of the more. I guess the ones after that are like Frosty, but that Frosty's a cartoon, but it's still Rankin. So that'll be the last stop motion one, maybe, for the Christmas specials.
Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
This one, too, Year Without a Santa Claus was released 10 years after this one, after Rudy.
Holy cannoli, man.
1974.
Holy crap! Rankin's been around.
Yeah. Fucking Rudy, too, the fucking Shiny New Year, that was like 1976.
They're probably still doing shit, technically.
Yeah, they could be.
I mean, probably.
The Rankin Bass?
They're ranking in the bass, dude. They're fishing. They're out there.
Oh, also,
Well, if you
our
leave
boy
it
Mickey
out
Rooney?
on us- Yeah.
our boy Mickey Rooney reprises his role as Santa Claus in Year Without a Santa Claus. So,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
You're crazy.
yeah. I mean, this is gonna make me crazy. I think this whole rewatch of these because it was fun to just riff about these films as we watch them, and it's fun to just carry on our inside jokes throughout them, and miss sing the songs, and that adds a new layer of fun for me. Because sitting down and just watching it as is, I'd probably just fall asleep. But yeah, these are just fun to have on in the background. Just listen to the songs and whatever, bop around. They still hold up. It's been a while. These are older than us, like older probably than some of our parents. But yeah, they're timeless, and so it's just fun to view them with a group now. Like I've watched them all by myself before, but now watching them with a group is making it a little bit more enjoyable. So that could work with anything that you remember from nostalgia, because everybody remembers, certain parts of the movie, and then some people catch on like, do you guys remember that? And it's like, oh yeah, I didn't even recall, or now that you bring it up, yeah, that's kind of weird. Why does he do that? Like, what is happening here? Just any instance with any of these specials. But yeah, leave comments on just Rankin Bass, like we said at the beginning of this episode.
Just rank those bastards.
Rank them yourself in the comments. Let us know
Rank
which ones
them,
you seen, you haven't seen, or maybe you want to see. And yeah, stick around. We're gonna jump into Frosty the Snowman next. It's gonna be a little deviation from the stop motions and straight into classical animation.
If you leave a bass out for too long, it's gonna be ranking and stanking.